Yes, good morning, everyone. I hope you are able to hear me and you are able to watch my screen. So let me introduce myself. This is Chandra. I am here for Oracle Fusin Cloud Supply Chain Management functional training. During the functional, we are going to talk about complete end-to-end setups about the supply chain management. And also we are going to talk about the technical part, which is required for the functional. So we will be having the BI reports, OTBI, and some data loading, data extractions. These options we are going to discuss. Okay, fine. So we are going to have 3 demo sessions today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. So today we'll be discussing what is ERP. I hope most of the people are came from ERP background, but still I'll just go for 5 to 10 minutes about the ERP, cloud ERP, what are different ERP products we have, who are the competitors in the market for Oracle Supply Chain Management Cloud, and what are the modules we are going to discuss today in our supply chain management, and the syllabus, and how we are going to provide the support for the certification and training and the placement. We are based out in Banglore, Marathalli. So we are full-time training and placement consulting organization. Okay, so we have both classroom and online trainings both. And tomorrow we'll be discussing how we can create an implementation project and what is enterprise structure. So whenever we wanted to implement supply chain management to the client, then what are the things we are going to consider and what's the enterprise structure. We'll be discussing that. Then Wednesday we are going to have the ledgers creation, how we can create our own ledger and business unit, and we'll try to perform some sales orders creation. So that's going to be the demo sessions. From Thursday onwards, the regular sessions will be started. That's what actually our plan. Okay, so our class timings will be 8 o'clock, 8 to 9:15, 1 hour 15 minutes, maybe 5 to 10 minutes more or less. 1 hour 15 minutes will be the time, and the course duration will be it's around 40 45 working days. So maximum it comes 50, including every day 1.5 hour, and Monday to Friday. Saturday also sometimes we will take, but official is Monday to Friday. That's going to be our course timings. Okay, so during my session explanation, if you have any doubts, you have 2 options to interact with me. One, you can enter in the chat window your doubt. In case if you would like to talk with me, you have an option to raise the hand. So in your system or in your mobile, there is an option called raise hand. Click that option so that I will unmute you. Then we can have a discussion. Generally, I'll keep all the participants as unmute because somebody forget to unmute. So it will disturb our session. That's the reason. Generally, I'll keep all the participants are unmute. So if you would like to talk, interact with me, there is an option called raise hand so that I'll unmute, then we can discuss. Okay, fine. So let's get into the demo of our supply chain management product. Let me go back to our this. So initially we are just going for what is ERP and how it will work. So we know that ERP stands for Enterprise Resource Planning. It's one of the product or software or application which is required for the enterprises to maintain their day-to-day transactions. When I say day-to-day transactions, either their financial transactions, let's say there is a company called Heritage Company who are having at least 200 to 300 branches in both in Andhra and Telangana and different states also. Okay, so to maintain their complete business transactions in all 300 business units or 300 branches, they need a software to maintain their accounts, to maintain their sales, to maintain their procurement and stock and material transfer, material usage, material wastage. This is all they wanted to know it. This is all they wanted to know it. So in that scenario, we are going to have this option. In that scenario, we are going to have this option called ERP product. We are going to have the product called ERP product. Here it is. So what are the main domains we have in the ERP? We have mainly financials to maintain the financial transactions. We have maintained the financials, supply chain management, and CRM, and human capital management. So we are talking about mainly supply chain management. Here it is. Okay, so that's what basic definition of ERP application. It's not only 4 domains. There are more domains. Let me show you one screenshot. I'm sorry. So let me show you the screenshot which will give more information about this. If I go for ERP evaluation and yes, Oracle apps to Fusin. Now we can see that here. Okay, if you look at here, we have financial management. This suite is used to maintain the financial transactions like general ledger, account payables, asset management, payments and collections, account receivables, cash management and expenses. And we have project portfolio, project costing, project billing, performance, this all. And we have SCM, human capital management, and we have the supply chain management here. Here we have product management, distributed order orchestration, DOO process, global order promising, GOP process, inventory management, cost management, shipping and receiving, that's supply chain management, and the procurement, purchasing, self-service procurement, sourcing, supplier portal, procurement contracts. We got all these things here. And CRM, customer relationship management, where we will find customer master, sales, marketing, incentive compensation and other things. And we have GRC also, governance, risk and compliance. And Oracle started a lot of other things. It's not only these things, they have already started a lot of other things over here. It is a lot of other things they have started over here. It is. Okay, so these are the main. So right now I'm going to teach in this particular supply chain management. We are going to have the complete supply chain management here. So we will be discussing all this, and also the procurement. It's a combination of both SCM. It is a combination of both SCM and the procurement cloud. Both SCM and the procurement cloud, both we are going to have it. So in supply chain management, we'll discuss about product management, and also we will discuss about the inventories, cost management, shipping, receiving, GOP process. These are at the same time procurement. So both the things we are going to talk about here. It is. Is clear everybody about the different domains which we have in Fusin applications? Fine. So this is just a diagram which we have to go ahead with the different options in Fusin applications, cloud environment. Okay, so there are different ERPs which we have, like SAP, Oracle E-Business Suite, PeopleSoft, JD Edwards, T-Bell, Microsoft, Workday, Salesforce, Fusin. Like this, we have different ERP products, right? So we have different ERP products here. It is. So when we have different ERP products, Out of that, Oracle has got this 4 products. Here it is. I'm sorry, guys. I just got a call from my office. That's it. Fine. So the different ERP products which we have is like this. When Oracle is having 4 ERP products in their hand, then why they designed one more ERP called Fusin applications right from the scratch? What is the reason behind this? Because Oracle has already having the different ERPs, successful ERPs last 20 years, like Oracle e-business suite, Oracle applications, PeopleSoft, JD Edwards, and Siebel. Like this, there are different ERPs already with the Oracle. Then why they designed Oracle Fusion, a new ERP right from the scratch, and they released it in 2013 version, and in 2016 they got very good feedback from the clients. That time the version is release 11 version. It is very success. Release 11 version. It is very successful. I'm sorry. So release 13 version is the latest one which we are using. Let me show you how to find which version of Fusion applications we are using. So go to username, user menu. Whenever we go to user menu, we can check it from here. So it seems it was. Fine. Go to user menu here. About the applications. Now its system is telling that 2019 B, that's the period, second period, and the version of application we are using is release 13. Release 13 is the version which we are using right now. Okay, so that's how we can find out. So the reason why Oracle has released this new ERP called Fusion applications, let me show you another ERP slide here so that you can easily understand. Go to HCM, sorry, ERP evaluation. Now, if you look at the ERP, traditional ERP implementation processes right from the 1960s, we used to have mainframes computing in 1960s. We used to have mainframes computing in the 1960s. I'm sorry. 1960s. After that, we got 1970s mid-range computing. Then we got client server computing in 1980s. In 1990s, we got internet computing. Now in 2000s, we got service-oriented architecture. SOA has introduced their actual ERP as executed, complete supply chain management and other domains. Now ERP 2.0 is going on in the market, and the clients are expecting the digital technology to change their business applications. Now 2010, the clients are expecting these 4 main features in their ERP products. All these 4 features they are expecting. So what are that 4 features? The first one is cloud. So whatever the ERP products the client is expecting, make sure that that ERP should be compatible for cloud environment. So whatever the ERP you go for propose to your client, say that let's implement this ERP and maintain your complete supply chain management data, like your inventory data and your sales data, your procurement, your self-service procurement and sourcing and negotiations, and the pricing administration, cost management, This all information you can maintain in this ERP. The first question comes from the client end is your ERP is compatible for cloud and on-premises or not? If we say yes, then the client is interested to go for the next step. Is your ERP is compatible for mobile device? It means the client would like to access the product from mobile and smartphone and from the desktop. So whatever the ERP you have, that should be compatible for all the three devices, because the client employees or suppliers or the customers or the public would like to interact with the client either through mobile or through tab piece or from the desktop. So three options, it should be compatible. That's what the clients are expecting. So because nowadays you might have seen most of the customers are interacting to the client, either sales or invoices or accounts or payments or receivables, whatever, through mobiles. That we know through smartphones or tab piece, right? Even salespeople, when they come to the customer place, they are using the tab piece to book the orders, to cancel the orders, to modify the orders, to engage the orders or configuration of orders. These are they are doing. That's why the clients are expecting this. And the social sites integrations. Nowadays, we know that every client is going ahead to provide the integrations with the social sites like either Facebook or LinkedIn or Google Plus or YouTube or Vimeo or any other social sites like Twitter or Instagram. So they wanted to provide some promotions from their company, their products or their employees or their services or their employee satisfaction or their sales engagement details. Okay, so that's why they wanted to have this ERP should be easily integratable with the social sites, either within the organization or out of the organization. Okay, so that's what they are expecting. And analytics. So far in the ERPs, we have only analysis. What is mean by analysis? I'm sorry. If client says that I wanted to know last 6 months, what is my business? So we can run a report, sales report, procurement report, trial balance report, profit and loss reports. Then we can go for show the details of that particular one, that we can show it. So that's called analysis. Analytics is nothing but now client is going to provide last 5 years data or last 10 years data. The client is going to provide to you saying that this is what business I have done last 10 years. This is my sales data, my customer, my payables, my receivables, and my procurement. All this data I have given to you. You have to analyze this data and finally tell me what will be my business in the next 2 years or in the next 3 years or in the next year. So, and what predictions I have to take. So this is what analytics. So predictions the clients are expecting. Analysis, it's already done. Almost in every ERP it is there. So when you run the report, you can see your analysis. Last 3 months, last quarter, last period, last 1 year, last 3 years. We can run all the reports and see the analysis. But the client's expectation is, that's fine. But what about the future? That you have to predict. It means you have to analyze lots of data. Last 5 years or 10 years data, you have to store and you have to analyze the data and process, and finally you have to visualize. That's what we are calling nowadays as a big data scientists, machine learning, and artificial intelligence. These are all the things comes as a part of this analytics. Somewhere it will be included. So whatever the ERP you are telling is that ERP is compatible for analytics. Is that ERP is having that much of architecture designing? Is having? If then the clients are much interested. So the reason why Oracle has went to design the new ERP, because Oracle e-business suite is one of the successful in the market right from 1996. PeopleSoft, JD Edwards, Siebel, like 4 ERP products are having in Oracle hand. When there are 4 successful ERP products with thousands of clients across the world, when Oracle is having in the hand, then why they designed one more ERP called Fusin Applications? Why Oracle is promoting that Fusin is the next generation ERP and no more e-business, peoples of JD Edwards and Siebel. Maybe there are some projects are running, some thousands of clients are using now. Maybe some few people try to implement new clients, but still Oracle, the first showing the first ERP, what they are projecting is Fusin to the clients. They are telling that when I say ERP now, it's a Fusin applications. Either with the cloud or without the cloud, you can go ahead with the Fusin applications. The reason behind why Oracle is telling with the confidence level is this is what we call it as, here it is. So these are the major digitalized business compatible ERP. Is clear, everybody? Anybody is having doubts here? So is everyone is clear why Oracle is telling that the Fusin is the next generation ERP? Yes, thank you. So this is how we are going to have the Fusin is the next generation ERP. So we'll see how this Fusin applications is designed and what are the technologies are used by the Oracle. It is 100% web-based. 100% web-based. Front end is developed by using ADF pages. Back end is Oracle database. 90%, whatever, if you are from EBS background, Oracle applications background, the same tables we have, around 5 to 10%, they have introduced the trees concept, cubes concept as introduced in the financials modules, and also in the supply chain management. Like earlier we used to have D mantra, now they introduced this concept for cubes concept for financial statement generator reports, FSH reports running and all this. Okay, so let me show you the application, how it looks like the front end. This is the page where we are going to, let me show you the sales order page, how it looks like. It seems application is very slow today here. Let me log out from the current user. This is HR user, HR specialist. So log out and log in. So whenever we go for navigator here, we can find the complete navigation transactions. And let's say we would like to go ahead with creation of the sales order. So let's go for order management here. And here we do pricing administration, nothing but pricing segments, discount list, price list, shipping charges, and pricing strategies, assignments, pricing matrix. This all will be performing from here. Order management, here we will be performing all sales order processes. GOP, global order processing, promising. So in the GOP, we will be going for collection of planning items, and then we will go for define the sourcing rules, ATP rules, and assignment sets, and then we are going to refresh the GOP engine to have the GOP data in our order management. Okay, so let me go for order management tab here. And this is the page where we can find this. All are, we will call it as a infolets. This all are, we will call it as a infolets, but actually these all are internally OTBI reports. So we'll be able to develop the reports, two types, BI reports, OTBI reports, dashboards. Once we develop the OTBI dashboard, then we can attach the dashboard to our pages. That's why we call it as a infolets. That's why we call it as infolets here. Okay, so and here is the menu. menus, create order, manage order, fulfillment lines, and other things. Let me go for create order. I'm just showing you the page how it looks like. That's all. This is the page to create the sales order where we are going to enter the complete order information here. Okay, so let's say database is refreshed. Old customer is not there. So let me take the built-in customer and choose your business unit. Nothing but operating unit. Nothing but operating unit and billing customer, shipping customer, and the items. This is all we are going to see. So this is front end is completely ADF pages. It's 100% compatible for the desktop and from the tab piece, and also from mobile we can access this. Okay, so that is the first one. And database is Oracle. We can see the backend from here. We can connect to the backend from the navigator and go to reports and analytics, more tab, reports and analytics. This is our BI environment, business intelligence environment, where we will be able to access BI reports. There are some hundreds of BI reports that we can customize according to our requirement. There are some options where you can go for build your own BI and OTBI reports. So if at all you want to connect with the database, we have to come into this environment. We can write SQL queries and fetch the data from the database. This is our business intelligence environment. We'll call it as a BI apps also. So BI apps, which includes BI publisher, OTBI, OBIE, OBIA. So this is the complete analytics. Oh yes, last Oracle Analytics Cloud. This all complete business intelligence environment. If any client would like to apply the analytics options, then they are supposed to start with the BI publisher first, then adopt the OTBI, OBIE, and OBIA. Finally, it comes as a OAC, Oracle Analytics Cloud. Okay. I'm sorry. So let me cancel it. So I'd like to create a data model, nothing but select statements. You can connect to the database and go for create queries here. SQL queries. You can go for supply chain management, Fusin applications, supply chain management. Distributed order orchestration, headers all. In EBS, we used to have OE order headers all. Here we have DOO header. There is some small changes. We'll see that in the technical when we are talking what tables are there. But I'm just showing the environment, how it looks like for the front end and the back end activities. Okay, fine. I'm sorry. As we are discussing, the product is completely compatible for all three devices. Excellent reporting and analytics tool analysis and integration with social sites and huge big data projects also can be executed on this architecture. So generally, any client nowadays, we know that every client is to go for apply big data and process the data and all, right? So now it can be executed. Here it is big data project. In the same environment, in the applications itself, we can go for maintain it. So that's the advantages and features of the Oracle Fusin applications. As I told, it is released in 2013 and last 6 years. And 2016, it has got very good success, release 11 version. So I'm working in Fusin from release 8. I've seen the first version was release 8 in 2014. In 2014, we have seen release 8, then release 9, 10, 11. Now it is going to be 13, the cloud applications. Okay, so now we are coming back to the cloud and on-premises. So most of the people, even if we go to Oracle website, it's better to spend some time on Oracle website, because Oracle has given the free access to their cloud for 1 month. So you can easily sorry, you can easily go for connect to the cloud and access some Oracle autonomous database. Now, if you look at no more Oracle is an excellent cloud infrastructure. So they are providing cloud facilities. This is cloud free tier, analytics, security in the cloud, autonomous database and all. So any client would like to go ahead with cloud, yes, providing, and they are providing the applications, and also they are providing the security related options. So now everybody is telling that cloud and cloud ERP and Fusin ERP. So I'll just give a clear picture about this entire things now. Okay. So let's say, so far how the ERP implementations are happening, we'll discuss. Sorry. So whenever any client comes, let's say there is a client called Sony company. We know that Sony Electronics is one of the biggest electronic manufacturing company in the world. They have business in multiple countries, hundreds of branches, thousands of employees to maintain their complete end-to-end business solutions, right? So the Sony company has decided to implement the ERP application called Oracle Fusin. They decided to implement Oracle Fusin product, and they just came to Oracle. So what Sony will do is, Sony will contact Oracle Corporation, says that I want to buy this ERP software called Fusin applications. So what Oracle says, there are two options for you. One is on-premises, another one is a cloud. So first we'll see what is on-premises. So on-premises is nothing but the client has to buy the license. The client has to buy the licensed software. The client has to buy the licensed software of your Fusin ERP. The client has to buy this licensed software. After buying the licensed software, sorry, then they have to buy the server. The client has to buy the server. Let me hide this, we can easily understand. Then the client has to buy the server. It's a hardware, because once you buy the software, if you want to install, then obviously you need a server, right? You need a server. So client has to buy the server, and then you need to hire the DBS. So because the DBS is the persons who will install the licensed software and who are going to implement the applications. So 3. So they have to hire the DBS for installation and support, security and maintenance, and also for the 24/7 support. Okay. So the DBS are going to install the software, and network administration is also required, because if it is LAN connectivity, we need admin person who has to configure the client server network activities, and they are supposed to go for maintain the entire product. For that also there will be expenses for the client, so maintenance charges will be there. And whenever new version comes, for example, today release 13 version client has installed in their server, after 1 year or 2 years or 3 years, they want to upgrade into the latest version, release 14. Then obviously it takes again upgradation project, and it will take long time and expensive also for the client. And in case if there is any issue in the data, either data or in the application, then your client is supposed to go for Configurator. Your client is supposed to go for take off the risk. So these are the things client is supposed to take before the project start. This is not the completion of the project. These are the prerequisites before we start any ERP project. This is what actually is happening last 20 years. Last 20-25 years, every client is doing the project like this. So after completion of this, then the project will be started. So you can see how much time we are going to consume, how much amount is going to be used, and how much risk our client is going to take. So that's a reason recently, it means last 4-5 years, cloud concept has came into the picture. I'm sorry, cloud concept has came into the picture. So what is mean by cloud? Cloud is nothing but a virtual server. It's as simple as it's a virtual cloud, virtual server. So client says that I don't want to buy a server. I don't want to maintain my DBA team. I don't want to install the product. I don't have any administrator. I don't want to take care of my maintenance charges and upgradations. I don't take care, and I'm not worrying about the data recovery. So I don't want to take all this risk. Then what Oracle says, let's connect to our cloud. Let's come to my server. They will give the Oracle server here. They will give Oracle server like this. So like this, Oracle will give the URL. This is a testing demo cloud. So generally they will give separate URL for every client, this cloud. So now the client can provide, they'll be getting the credentials. They'll be able to log into the cloud applications from here it is. So that's what Oracle says. So cloud is nothing but you don't need to buy the license of the software. You can just subscribe to your application. Like how we are subscribing in Facebook, how we are subscribing to Gmail, how we are subscribing to YouTube, how we are subscribing to the Twitter. The same way the client can subscribe to the Fusin applications ERP software. For example, I'm subscribing to the Facebook application. I'm going to log in and I'm doing whatever activities, whatever we want and whatever the features we have. But actually where this information will be saved, it is saved in the Facebook server, not in my laptop, not in my office server, not in my main server. It is in the with the company of Facebook data center. We can call it as a data center. Data center is a group of servers. Within that there will be a lot of other cloud technologies will be applied, like rack and blocks and grids, like that. That's a completely different concept, cloud computing, that we don't want to enter into that. Okay, so whenever the client says that it is going to be a burden to maintain the server, what Oracle suggests, you can come to the cloud. Nothing but you can connect to my server. You can connect to my server like this, and then you don't need to buy the server. You don't need to recruit the DBS, because Oracle DBS will take care 24/7. What Oracle is telling, in 1 year, more than 1 hour server is down, then Oracle is not going to charge anything from the customer. That's what the promising they are providing to the customers. In 1 year, more than 1 hour, if the server is down, if the cloud is down, then Oracle is not going to take anything, not even $1. So that's a commitment Oracle is giving to the clients. And I'm sorry. And the product is already installed. Right away, we can log in and do the project. No admin, no need to worry about maintenance. Oracle will take care. Whenever new version is introduced, automatically Oracle will upgrade. And if there is any problem with the data recovery, either data or application or your integrations or the database, then completely taken care of the Oracle. It means on behalf of your company, everything will be maintained by the Oracle. So within 24 hours, generally in on-premises, this procedure will take at least 2 months time, and let's say that expense is $100. For example, I'm just telling, expense is $100, at least 2 months time it will take to start the project. Whereas in the cloud environment, it takes $10 cost per year. Per year it costs $10. $100, but here only $10. 90% of amount is saved for the client, and 24 hours time is sufficient. Do all these steps. Your server is already ready, DBS are already there in Oracle Office, and software is already installed, latest version, everything is ready. When the client has having the agreements with Oracle, within 24 hours, Oracle is going to give the access to your application and your consultants can start working and your project will be started. So you can expect how much time it will be saved, how much money will be saved in the cloud environment. Here it is. Yes, that's coming to the next step. We'll talk about the customizations next step. So this is the major advantage of the cloud environment. That's why most of the clients are looking for cloud options, cloud deployment options. So on-premises is there. At the same time, small and medium and big clients also nowadays they are looking for cloud environment. So that's what. Yes, Vishwa, please go ahead.
Yeah. Despite of having all these facilities with the cloud, in which scenario clients will choose on-premises facility? So cost-wise, it is more you're saying, and yeah, so we need to maintain the DPT and all other activities.
I will tell you. Let's say banking clients we have. Let's say ICICI Bank is there. So generally banking clients, they don't want to keep their accounting information and customers information with some other server. Right now, cloud is nothing but that is whose server? Oracle server, right? So this is very high level confidential information. Just 1 minute. I will unmute so that you can speak. Sorry. So banking clients generally their accounting data and their customers data they'll not keep in the cloud. They wanted to keep it in their server. That is as per their organization policy. So because I have some confidential generally it's not a problem. There won't be any problem with security in the cloud. Oracle is straight away is telling if anything data misusage has happened, 3 times of company cost the Oracle is supposed to pay to that company. For example, if company cost is 100 crores, 300 crores the Oracle is supposed to pay to the client if something data misuse happened in the cloud environment. So that type of support they are giving, but still some clients they don't agree to go for cloud for some specific data. For example, financials data, they want to keep it in their server. The remaining supply chain management or inventory or CRM data or PPM data, this data they can keep it in the cloud. Public sector, like government sectors, they don't come generally to the cloud because the government policies will be like that. They'll say, let's keep the data with our server only, don't give it to the Oracle cloud. And military and defense, like this, some clients, they'll go ahead with their own server, on-premises implementations. Okay, so even if they go for accounting on-premises, but their CRM data, HR data, supply data, they can keep it in the cloud and they can have the integration between their on-premises server and to the cloud server. That's how they will work. Is clear? So some small and medium clients will always prefer the cloud because very less price and more flexibility. And in the first year, if they are not end of the year, if the client says that I'm not flexible with the product, it's not much compatible for my business, they can just wind up because they are not much invested time and money also. They can just close that and they can go for other ERP application. But in the on-premises, lot of time, lot of amount they have invested. It's very difficult to go for the next options here. Okay, so this is what happening here, and now it is in the cloud environment. We have the options. Yes, please go ahead, Vishnu. I was trying to unmute you because somehow it's not allowing me. So can you raise the hand again? I don't know why actually. Yes. Trying to unmute.
Yes, I think now I can able to speak.
Now, please go ahead.
Yeah, so basically, intention is here. If at all, if any client wants to maintain their data like confidentially, so they will not go for the cloud. So that is what I understood so far, whatever you explained. And when it comes to cloud, so we are not going to maintain the DBA team here. So right from the dev instance till prod, so all our code movement and all those activities will be handling by Oracle team only, right? Oracle DBA team. That is what you
Yes. In the cloud
understood.
again, yes, in the cloud again, two options are there. That's what our next topic. SaaS model is there, PaaS model is there.
Okay, then wait,
So,
after that I'll raise a question. Yeah,
yes.
that's fine.
So this is major difference between cloud ERP and on-premises. Most of the people getting confused. What is Fusion? What is Fusion Cloud? What is supply chain management Fusion? And what is cloud ERP? What is Oracle Cloud? Like this. So these all words you might have seen in the job description or in the somewhere like wherever you heard it is. So I'm making it is very clear, very simple. Cloud is nothing but a server. It is a virtual server. It's a virtual server. We can say simply Oracle server, which is maintained by Oracle. So any client says that I don't want to buy the server and everything. I don't want to maintain my DBA team and all. So what they can do is they can subscribe to Oracle Cloud. Okay. Then Oracle will give an URL and username and password. Then you can install your softwares. You can install your software. You can install Oracle database. You can install Oracle database. And then you can go for installation of even Power BI. It's a Microsoft product. You can install PeopleSoft software. You can install Oracle application software. And also you can install Fusion application software. It's cloud is not Fusion is not cloud. So let's make it both the things are separate. Cloud is a hardware. It is one of the virtual server. So for last 20-25 years, every client is going to buy the server and keep in their office, and 24/7 DBAs will be there, network administrators will be there who will maintain the server and give the access to the clients and taking care of their own IP address and the other things. But now the cloud has came. Sorry, Oracle says that you can go for, instead of taking this much of time and expensive and risk, then you can come to my cloud, means connect to my server, install whatever the software you want, but it should be licensed, of course. Like install the products, or if it is my product, no need to install, it's already installed. Oracle database, PeopleSoft, EBS, Fusion software, these all are Oracle products only. Those are already installed. Straight away, if you subscribe and pay the money, within 24 hours, Oracle will give the credentials, and then you start working on the product. And straight away, you can go for usage. If you buy some other company like Microsoft Power BI or SAP, generally SAP, generally Oracle don't allow, but any other like MuleSoft or any other products you have, that if Python is there like that, then you can go for install in my server and use it. So it's as simple as Fusion is one of the software. Once you buy this software from Oracle, either you can install in your server. When you say it is expensive and risky and time taken, then you can go for cloud environment. That's very simple. Okay. Let me come back here. Sorry. So whenever the client has decided to go for implement Fusion applications software, then there are three environments for the client. Majorly two, cloud and on-premises. Majorly two environments. One is cloud, another one is a on-premises environment. On-premises we know already. This is happening last 20 years. Every client will buy the server. They will recruit their DBAs. They will recruit their technical developers. They'll go for functional developers, functional consultants, and they can perform all the activities, whatever they want. They can go for reporting, they can go for analytics, they can go for personalizations, data loading, data extractions, they can develop new pages, file uploading, downloading, FTP, everything they can. That is on-premises. I don't think so I need to explain about on-premises again. So it's everybody is clear. Let's come back to the cloud. So in the cloud, we have mainly two options. We have mainly two options in the cloud environment. One is public cloud, another one is a private cloud. Public, private. We can call it as a SaaS model, software as a service. Software as a service, platform as a service. Two options are there in the cloud environment. I'm sorry. So whenever client says that, yes, I want to use the Fusin ERP software and I want to use it from the cloud environment. It means I want to keep it in the cloud. So then Oracle will ask, will you go for SaaS model or will you go for PaaS model? So now we'll see this public and private cloud. Generally, we don't use these words. It's just for our understanding purpose or general uses, but actual professional word is SaaS model and PaaS. Software as a usage, software as a service, platform as a service. When it comes to the SaaS model, Oracle DBS will take care of your complete product. 24/7, Oracle DBS will take care of it. For example, today we started doing the setups. Your functional consultant has started doing the setups and it has done in 2 months all the configuration. We request the Oracle saying that in the development instance, I have configured all the things. Can you please migrate from development to testing? Within hours, maximum Oracle says that 4 hours time. Within 4 hours time, they'll migrate from development to testing instance. And you can start testing your application. And then 3 working days is required for production. So the development instance will be created by Oracle. Testing also is created by Oracle. Production instance also is created by Oracle. So from development to testing, they'll ask for 4 hours. From testing to production, they'll ask for maximum 3 to 4 working days, and it will be moved into the production instance. This entire job is a role of Oracle DBS. We are not going to do anything. That's a job of Oracle. Okay. So the functional consultant is going to do the functional things. Only the problem in the SaaS model is there will be some limitations in the customization of the product. There will be some limitations. What are that limitations? So whenever client is subscribed for SaaS model, you can just develop your reports, no problem. You can develop the reports, you can customize the reports, and you can deploy everything. You can do it, not a problem. And you can make some personalizations also. And you can use some spreadsheet data loaders where you cannot write your code, just you have to fill your data in the spreadsheets, and you can go for load the data. And you can go for load the data. Data loading will happen. Okay, so only these activities can be done in the SaaS model. That's why we don't find much. When I say no technical role, it doesn't mean that we can't do any technical work, but only these technical activities can be done. Okay, if client says that I want to develop the new pages, I want to design the entire business process. For example, order management process, shipping process is there provided by the client Oracle. Now the client says that I would like to have a separate process, pick slip and pick wave processes. I want to have the different statuses and all, and let's design the new pages and process some other. Then it is not possible in the SaaS environment. Then they have to go for PaaS environment, platform as a service, which is equal to on-premises. This private cloud means PaaS model is equal to on-premises. Only difference is here your DBS will monitor the server 24/7. Here Oracle DBS will monitor your server 24/7. That's the only difference. Here Oracle DBS will be doing your job, your server. they'll be taking care of your server. Whatever you request, they'll do it. But here, your DBS, your company DBS will be there. That's the only difference. Remaining is common. You can do whatever you want. You can build reports, create database, develop the new pages. You upload the files, download, Toad and database connectivity, Java services, everything can be done from here. So if any client says that I don't have much customizations, I'm okay with Oracle standard business processes provided. I just need some personalizations and just reporting part is required. They can go for SaaS model, which is very less price, very less. This is suitable for small and medium clients. If some client says that I have huge customizations, I have custom modules, and I want to build new pages, new processes, I would like to go ahead with the new tables, database, Java services, and ICS and all, then they have to go for platform as a service, which is equal to on-premises only, except the DBA part. Here our DBS will be there, here Oracle DBS will be there. Recruit the technical developer, they do whatever you want. You want to build a page? Yes, they can do it. There is a concept called VBCS, Visual Builder Cloud Service. By using this, we can build our web applications and mobile applications very easy. Like we have seen DPK forms, then we have seen OF pages, then entire Fusin applications is developed by using ADF pages. But now what Oracle is suggesting to the client, if you want to build a new page, if you want to build a new mobile app for your business, within hours you can build the pages and mobile application by using the VBCS, Visual Builder Cloud Service. And if you want to create a new tables, new packages, procedures, DBCS, Database Cloud Service. If you want to integrate with other applications, let's say your client is using some other products, they are using Workday or Salesforce or SAP or PeopleSoft or some .NET applications. They want to integrate and communicate the data between the two servers, between the cloud and their server. ICS is there, Integrated Cloud Service. Earlier we used to call it as SOA, now ICS. If you want to write your Java code, if you want to go for apply any Java classes, JCS is there, Java Cloud Services. This is all provided in this environment. You don't get it here. If you need it here, then you need to go for again subscribe with the Oracle. So that's the cloud options we have. So any doubts here? Yes, Vishwa, you have any doubts here? So any other people? Anybody is having doubts here? Fine, thank you. Sorry, this is about the cloud ERP and different options. We will be working with the SaaS model. So who will be working with the SaaS model? Here it is. So in the SaaS model, we are working right now. So and technical activities, whatever is possible, we'll be discussing. Functional role is common anywhere, whether it is on premises or in the PaaS model or in the SaaS model, the functional is very common. So that we don't find much difference over here as a functional consultant. Okay, so let's come back to our syllabus part. This is going to be our syllabus, what we are going to discuss next 45 days. Just 1 minute. Sorry. So we'll be discussing the functional modules, complete end-to-end functional setups. That is what actually our course agenda. During functional discussion, when some people are applying, I have some 3 years or 4 years of experience as Fusin Cloud supply chain management consultant. Definitely they will expect some technical knowledge, right? Okay, technical knowledge. That's why we'll be talking about the technical area. Okay, so we'll be talking about product management, nothing but our items creation, item classes and other things, and material management, inventory, material transactions will be discussing, like miscellaneous transaction, inter-arc transactions, sub-inventory transfer, min-max planning, cycle counting, okay, physical counting. This all will be discussing. Procurement will be discussing in the procurement module, talk about the requisitions, RFQs, quotations, purchase orders, and agreements. Self-service procurement will be discussing, and then we'll be talking about sourcing, where sourcing means negotiations mainly, RFQs, quotations, this all, and supplier portal, supplier qualification, and order management, DOO, distributed order orchestration. We'll be talking about sales orders, drop shipment, back-to-back orders, shipping only, and billing only orders, and the pricing administrations will be discussing, DOO pricing, and we'll talk about the cost accounting part, costing, and Fusin receipt accounting. When we are discussing with this complete supply chain management and procurement cloud, obviously we will be talking about the basics of general ledger, account payables, account receivables, because this all mainly financial modules. But still we need that those modules here, because whenever we talk about the procurement, obviously we'll be discussing with account payables. Once you raise the purchase order and receive the goods from the supplier, you are supposed to make the payment to the supplier. So we are supposed to raise the invoice and make the payment. So that time we'll be discussing procure to pay cycle. At the same time, whenever we sell the goods to the customer, sales order is created in the order management and ship the goods to the customer, then we are supposed to collect the amount from the customer. We are supposed to collect the checks from the customer. That time we will send the invoice from the account receivables to the customer and get the receipt from the customer. Here it is. So during this process, again, ledger comes. This is our functional modules. Complete end-to-end functional setups will be discussing. Next, during this option, we'll talk about FSM, Functional Setup Manager, nothing but a AOL. If you are from EBS background, Oracle applications background, this is nothing but a AOL, application object library. Here it is. And we'll talk about BPM, Business Process Management, approval procedure, data migration, how we can load the data by using FBDI options, spreadsheet data loaders and all. We are going to understand how we can build the BI reports, OTBI reports. OTBI reports everybody can practice. BI reports, you need some small SQL knowledge. If you do not have SQL knowledge, and you can leave it and just have the understanding of BI. And we'll be talking about the roles and security. So what roles are required for every module? Here it is. Workflow notifications and AME approval management engine rules. And during that, we'll be talking about Valuesetsc, Flexfields, Lookups. So whenever we are talking about this entire functional modules, end-to-end setups, obviously these technical topics will be covered. This is going to be our syllabus, and we have already provided this Word document to everybody, detailed explanation about every topic. Okay, so this, if somebody is not received, please drop your email ID, we will share it again. Okay, fine. So this is about our today demo session, and tomorrow we will be having the second demo. Tomorrow we'll discuss what is implementation project, what is enterprise structure configurator, how the enterprise structure is designed in Fusin, and as a supply chain consultant, supply chain management consultant, where we start the designing option, what are our responsibilities, and how to create one user, how to assign the roles. That we'll discuss tomorrow. Day after tomorrow, we'll be talking about creating some orders and data access, and then we'll start the continuation process. Okay. So please drop your email so that we will share the demo session. And I request everyone, please subscribe to our YouTube channel to get the latest updates and also to get the demos, whatever we are doing regularly. Yes. Please drop. Yes, someone has read me. Yes. Yes, please go ahead. I'm not able to see your name.
Hello.
Yes, Redmi, please go ahead.
Yeah, this is Vibhor. Actually, I'm a technical consultant into Oracle Labs, mainly into 11i R12. So just want to understand, being a technical consultant, how comfortable I can be with this session because I'm very completely of functional terminologies and also when you start
Yes.
explaining us, so you will be considering as zero, right? Because there are
Yes,
few
yes.
things.
I'll tell you. In this meeting itself, there is a Mastan and there is Deepthi and Mahesh. These three people are our placement batch. They are from non-ERP background. They do not have any idea about ERP. So they are attending in this session. That is our responsibility to place them. It means we are going to treat that everybody is a fresher.
Okay.
They do not have the idea about the ERP. So that way we will start the training process. So I think you are from already Oracle Labs background. So there won't be any problem at all. You can easily understand and do the practice and go ahead with in future level. You will be as a techno-functional consultant and you will be in the demand of the ERP market.
Yeah, sure. So the issue which I'm facing right now, just like you were creating an order in the order management and you entered the customer details and all other details automatically populated. So when you will be sharing us instance, so the minimum setup will be there, or we need to create everything from the scratch. See, there
We
will be
will be
activity
doing it.
list.
We'll be doing right from items creation, customer creation, everything we'll do it with our setups. It's completely custom.
Okay, so I just joined 7 to 8 minutes late. What's your good name?
This is Chandra.
Hey, hi Chandra. Chandra, so the other question I have is, I joined it through my mobile. So moving onward, also we will be continuing with the mobile only, or I can connect with my laptop also.
You can connect from laptop, no problem.
I was facing some issue in installing some files. Maybe I have some issue. I will check it.
Maybe
But
it
file
takes
was not.
5 minutes time for installation from your laptop.
Okay. So just another concern I have. I have a very old laptop. Windows Vista is installed in it. So will it be supporting all the things which you are sharing with us, or I
Yes,
need
yes. If you are see this server and all, see the one thing is if your laptop speakers are good, then class no problem. At the same time, the software also, if you are able to access the internet from your laptop, then we will provide you the URL and the credentials. Just you have to enter and log in and do the practice. There won't be no installation is required in your system.
Okay.
Because
So
everything is cloud, right?
okay. So last question is, you are taking these sessions from Hyderabad or Bangalore? Actually,
Bangalore.
Bangalore
It's
only. So
from
is
Bangalore.
it possible for me to attend the classroom trainings also, or is it
Yes,
like
yes.
online only?
We are in Marathalli and we have a classroom. We have a placement batch and now classroom is going on. So if you want
Okay.
to attend for the classroom, you can come to our office and sit. No problem.
Okay. The issue is actually I'm currently working in Deloitte, and somehow I resigned from Deloitte, and right now I'm not having any job. It's been like 2 months now. With respect to this rice components 11 and R12, we don't have much opportunities in market. So
Yes.
can I get someone from your placement team also who can just guide me?
Yes, yes. Yes,
Because I'm
definitely.
trying to reallocate to Bangalore right now, actually.
Yes, we definitely. If you are going to have that, you can always come down. No problem. So
Okay,
we can
fine.
discuss and we'll be doing it.
Okay.
So
Thank you.
I hope you have my coordinator number. You can discuss with her. Do you have our coordinator number?
Yeah, I have the coordinator number.
This
The
number.
person who
Please.
shared these links and all. Yeah.
Yes, yes. You please talk with her. She will give the complete or train because I'm not supposed to give my number as a trainer. She is
No, that's
supposed to
fine.
provide number and address, so you can come to our office and meet and discuss.
Okay, fine. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Yes, Vishwa, it seems you have doubt to your here. I'm trying to unmute. I don't know, it's taking long time. In your case, it is. Yes. Yes, please go ahead.
Are we going to create our own enterprise structure, and
Yes.
we would be continuing with that, like, or else? Because and one more thing, the practicing
Except
thing here.
enterprise name, remaining all are allowed. Enterprise name is not allowed multiple times because cloud will allow only one enterprise name. So except enterprise name, remaining we are going to create. We will create our ledger, legal
Okay.
entity, business
What I'm
unit.
asking is my main intention is here. The application, are we getting demo instance, or we are getting some application which we can?
It's application only. It's not like just name is demo only, but it is
Okay.
actual product which even we are also the authorized trainers from Oracle. We are directly getting it. So we are no, we
Yeah,
cannot
the
access
problem is
our.
the instance would be very slow. Application would be damn slow. So that is the reason I'm asking.
See,
So,
sometimes
like,
I am
and it
telling,
also
I'm
keeps.
making it. I'll tell you, I'm making it very clear in the initially. So everything server is provided by Oracle. Sometimes obviously it will be slow. So we have to wait and practice maybe 2 hours or 3 hours. Sometimes 1 or 2 days also it will be slow. So definitely because we can't do anything because we are also getting it from Oracle. So even if we give the complaint to Oracle also, generally you know that Oracle will not take care of much interest about the demo instances. But 90% there won't be any problem. Very rare case, obviously it will be down or sometimes it will be slow. So we have to bear when the application is good, then we have to start doing the practice. But 90% it will be always
So every
good.
week it will get refreshed, no, Chandra? Every week it will get refreshed.
Sometimes last 2 months it is not happening actually. Last 2 months it is
Okay.
not happening. Earlier it was happening. So, but still, I will show you how to go for take the backup. So you need 20 to 30 minutes time to upgrade all your things to your application.
Okay. Okay. So that if you're teaching that, then it would be very.
Yeah, we
Because
have
otherwise,
rapid implementation concepts and everything are there. Then we can go ahead with them.
okay. Okay. That is one question. And next thing is, if at all, if we don't know anything about Oracle ERP, I think you already answered that question. Just cross-checking one more time. Okay, because sometimes we will be going to compare with e-business suite and
Yes.
cloud, right?
Yes.
So the people who are there here, they might not have knowledge on e-business also.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so
When I am comparing that, I'll tell them directly. Not only freshers, some people from PeopleSoft, some people from JD Edwards, they will be attending. So that time I will telling that
yes.
I'm comparing with EBS. If you are from non-EBS background, let's leave that. Let's leave that topic. Like that, we will be discussing, and we'll be creating in a WhatsApp group. And if somebody is a problem, then we will be like, for example, inventories, sub inventories, and all. They'll be interacting, or they'll be taking additional sessions, or they'll be directly interacting. Generally, most of the people or most of the institutions will not provide the WhatsApp group to interact with the trainers. But RTL is providing the WhatsApp group, and I'll be in the group. So if somebody raises the doubt, immediately I'll be responding immediately or end of the day, because I'm also working in the organization. If not able to respond immediately, by end of the day I'll do it. And we will be having the sessions in the weekend. That time also will be clear.
Okay, okay. And course will be driving like completely functional, and whenever technical concepts are required, so they'll be pitching and you'll be explaining it, right?
Yes,
So,
yes. Complete it is functional.
our intention is to learn the pure functional things.
Yes.
Means if technical is coming up, it will add an advantage, but it will not be like techno-functional means 60% technical and 40% functional. That is not the case, right?
It's not like that. If you go through our syllabus document, you can understand.
Yes. Yes, Chandra. So 45 days would be the course duration, Chandra?
Yes, 45 days. Daily 1 hour 15 minutes to 1:30 maximum.
So, do you think would it be enough for
Yes,
these
yes, it
many
will be.
topics?
45 multiplication of
Hmm.
1 hour 30 minutes. It will be clear, not a problem.
Okay.
In case if required, see, whatever the syllabus copy, I'm going to send it to you. It will be a copy with you. And I am responsible for explaining these all topics. So you can open the document at any point of time when I'm closing the course. You can ask me, not a problem.
Okay. Recording sessions will be you will be sharing with us, right?
Yes,
Chandra?
yes. Every
Along
session
with this, will there be any material will be shared?
yes,
Any materials?
we'll be sharing the user guides, and I have also prepared separate PowerPoint presentations to easily understand other than the Oracle documents. That also we are going to share.
Okay. Okay. And with if at all if you're going for 2 years experience roles, means basically recruitment is happening for 2 years experience. If at all if whatever you're teaching us, if we are practicing enough, we will be in position to crack the interviews. See, that's
Yes,
again
yes.
I'm not asking in generic way. That again depends on the knowledge, but
Whatever I have explained in
yeah.
the sessions, if you practice good, and also whatever the documents which I have shared, if you go through theoretically, so we can easily clear the interview and satisfy the interview.
Okay. Thank you, Chandra. That's it from me.
Thank you guys. Let's see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we are going to have the second demo at the same time and same link. Thank you very much.